welcome. It's me, Amaris. I'm going to be reacting to an American hard rock band that formed in Los Angeles, California in 1965 called The Doors. The name of the song I'll be listening to and reacting to for the first time is titled LA Woman off of their sixth studio album, self-titled LA Woman, released April 19th of 1971. The band members are Jim Morrison vocals, Raymond Manzarek organ, John Densmore drums, and Robby Krieger guitar. This is my fourth time reacting to The Doors and listening to them. The first song I ever reacted to, listened to, is titled Break On Through to the Other Side. The second is Roadhouse Blues. The third is Riders on the Storm. And now here we are with the fourth one. So if you're interested, those are available on my YouTube for you to watch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing some more of The Doors. Thank you so much, everyone. That was sort of like an impending doom kind of sound. Here we go with the organ, the drums. What's that noise? I love how they all come in at their own moment. His voice sounds different. I like what he just said. Take a look around. Watch.
Took a look around, they went way the wind blow.
See which way the wind blows. I like that.
With a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Or did you know the lost angel? City of night. City of night, city of night, city of night. Whoa, come on.
Come on. Comes down with like the bass when he says certain things, and then it's so uplifting, and then it goes so deep into like some sort of deep, mysterious place no one knows about other than them.
Into your blues, yeah. Into your blues, blues, blues. Into your blues. Oh, yeah.
But it's still going fast.
I see your hair is burning. Hills are filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, you know they are a liar.
You know, they say that Jim Morrison's a poet. I feel like the instrumentals of Ray, Robby, and John are also poetry as well. They flow so harmoniously with him, with his vocals, with his lyrics, with what he's trying to convey. It was almost as if they were all meant to be. And I really love this photo. Ray looks so prominent, professional. John looks a bit concerned. Um, yeah, he's trying to remain professional. He looks really concerned. Robby looks like he's just all in it. He's just like, whatever happens, happens. And Jim looks like he could see through whoever is trying to play tricks on him, and it's not going to work because he has seen the unknown of, you know, break on through to the other side. What was this quote? There are things known and there are things unknown. So Jim is giving that glare, like he's already seen the unknown and he already knows what's gonna happen. So that's why he's sitting back with a little kind of smile on his face. I really like this photo. It's a perfect photo for the vinyl. I love it.
Driving down your freeway, midnight alleys roam, cops in cars, the topless bars, never saw a woman so alone, so alone, so alone, so alone.
Was he in love with a woman who was alone? Cops and cars, the topless bars, never saw a woman so alone. Was he in love with her, or is it just a metaphor for LA woman? Oh, it is. Well, not LA woman, but LA, because LA is full of. Back then, I'm not too sure what it was full of, but it's probably better back then, I'm sure. I love how deep and manly Jim Morrison's voice is in this. And the other songs, he always has like a different voice each time. I love it. It's truly a mystery.
Motel money, better madness. But ain't a move glad to sadness.
Glad to sadness. I'm sure his saddest song would still be better than any happy song now. Psychedelic. Like we're in an alternate universe of guitars, drums, organs.
Mr. Mojo Rising, Mr. Mojo Rising, Mr. Mojo Rising, got to keep on rising.
Yeah, keep rising.
Mr. Mojo Rising, Mr. Mojo Rising, Mojo Rising, got the Mojo Rising, Mr. Mojo Rising,
I love how it's
keep
building
on
up.
rising, riding, on riding, riding.
These are almost like heavy metal screams from the 60s or the 70s. song to escape to if you ever want to escape. Bravo! The Doors! Wow, the Doors did it again. I really loved how the intro is so like building up. You hear like a car, but it's a guitar, and then they all come in at their own moments, their own seconds, and then they build up. They all have this magic about them, and I truly love that. I love how Jim Morrison's voice was a little bit more grittier, heavier, and darker, and more manlier in this one. He has so many variations to his voice. He could go low, he could go high, he could go soft, he could go kind of like a um I don't want to say heavy metal because I haven't heard too much heavy metal, but he has kind of like a heavy rocker scream or growl. Is that where you know, the heavy metal people got inspiration from perhaps? I'm not too sure. So I really love Jim's poetry. I see your hair is burning, hills are filled with fire. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. I love how he's talking about how he just got into town about an hour ago, being so specific, talking about his day. Like, who else could write a song about their day and it sounds so significant and fun and full of life? Um, and he's talking about LA woman. I love it. Well, LA. It could be about a girl that he's in love with, though. I see your hair is burning, hills are filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, you know they are a liar. So that could be a metaphor about a girl that he's in love with, a woman that he's in love with, and he doesn't want to, say her name, so he added it into some poetry. That's what poetry is. It's metaphors, it's mystery, it's being aloof and not giving away too much. And I feel like this is what he's doing. And he's talking about the nightlife and the craziness of LA, which all of us have in our towns now. Mr. Mojo Rising, Mr. Mojo Rising. That was really, really cool. I love how it was like deep and slow and then it just built up so quickly, so fast. And he's like, gotta rise, gotta keep rising. Like, you gotta keep rising. You can't let anything keep you down. People are gonna try to keep you down, try to tear you apart, but you just keep rising. Just like Jim, like, look at that look inside of his eyes on the vinyl. Like, that there were people that probably tried to drag him down to the depths of hell, but he was just like, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, so I really love this song. I love the meaning of it. So fun, so inspirational, and so beautiful. And I also think that when he said, I see your hair is burning, hills are filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, you know they're a liar. There's so many fires starting constantly in many cities, many states, and yeah, he really had it down. It's almost as if he wrote about our time now. I'm not sure the distinction of then versus now, but I'm pretty sure LA was probably a lot more cleaner and prettier back then. Now people just litter, loiter, throw trash, and kind of disrespect the earth. I would have loved to have been alive back then and enjoyed more of a cleaner world. You guys were really lucky back then to have such, it would seem more pure back then. Now everything's just, I don't know, fake. Shall I say fake? I'm not too sure. However, I would have loved to hear this song live. Did they ever play it live? Did you ever hear it live? Shout out to the Doors for winning me over once again. They're true artists, true poets. Jim Morrison, they all said that Jim Morrison was a poet on some of my videos. However, I feel that the band entirely are poets. They're musical poets, and he's a vocal poet and a lyrical poet. He has so much, he's so unique in a way that I don't think there will ever be another band quite like them. So all of you and all of us are quite lucky to hear. Anyhow, I just really like him a lot. I love his hairdo. He always changes his hairdo. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day, lovely night.